Attention.
About I took your money, your 10 funky ass dollars. Here, you can have them. Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, and today, as you can see by the title, it's a story time. Yeah, today's video is a story time, and it's a story time about the worst client ever. Maybe that's a bit exaggeratory. That's not a real word, I don't think. The worst client ever might be a bit of an exaggeration, because worse things have happened, but I can guarantee you this is the worst client I have had personally, and it didn't even take place with me doing her hair. So let's get into the story. Okay, so this client, we're gonna call them Benny, because I'm not gonna say too much, but Benny. So if you're watching this, you already know who you are. So basically, I knew Benny from way back, like 2 flats on a Cadillac back, because she's a family friend. So I met her through my aunt and my cousin. So that's how we knew each other. We didn't grow up around each other, but like I knew her growing up. So yeah. But yeah, so one day Benny hit me up and she was like, hey girl, I need you to make me a wig or whatever. So I made her a wig. I ended up putting the wig on her head. Here's the wig, y'all. I ended up putting the wig on her head like August 20th, I want to say. It might not have been August 20th. It was like August 18th through the 20th. One of those days, because I posted it on the 20th, as you can see here. That was my first time doing her hair, right? Putting the wig on. So that was that, and it was just fine, right? So that was 2020. It's 2021 now, and the issue that arose, that's the reason, the cause for this story time, happened this year, 2021. Let's get into that. So before we even go into why she was upset, I'm gonna just say this. So I like redo my feed. Like I like redo my feed on my hair page a couple times, like anytime I think about redoing it, I just redo it, right? So I'll take some pictures off and archive them, or like I'll put them back, like if I'm redoing it again. Like that's just how I do it, right? I just archive and unarchive and like redo stuff and redo the feed to make it look, spruce it up, spice it up a little bit. Nothing fancy. It's just like I want certain pictures on here, certain pictures I just want to archive, or like if I'm feeling the mood, like I'll archive them. And that's my right as the owner of this page, as the owner of this business, right? We know this. Me and you know this. Also, the link to this wig will be in the description box down below if you want to check it out. I'm wearing a 12-inch. And it's giving the girls natural black queen. But okay, side note. So yeah, this is where things took a turn for the worse. So she hits me up. Let me refer to my receipts, y'all. She hits me up May 14th. At 12:59 p.m. Right? We can all see that. She hits me up and she's like,
to think I was finna DM you and buy another wig solely off the strength of knowing you and want to support our black business.
Yada yada yada, like popping her Mind you, like this is our first conversation we've had in months. Like it's been months. So I'm just like, baby, what are you talking about? And mind you, like when I go to look at my phone, like I could see that she sent me a DM, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check it when I get done doing whatever I was doing. So I go check it. I'm like, hold up. Like this is not how you approach nobody, especially nobody that you know. Like you know me for real. Like that's not just like I'm somebody off the street that scam you or something like that. Like you would think I disrespected her the way she came at me, right? Let's get into it. So let me read. She said,
You take your last conversation immaturely and decide to unfollow me and take me off your business page. Kaya mamas, that is bad business. Off being in your feelings at that moment. I had every right to address a concern as a customer, just like anyone else who's spending money with you. But you clearly don't respect it, LOL. Just like you didn't respect or probably remember as a hairstylist, you sold me a 4x4 closure, but I paid for a 5x5, claiming I was going to get refunded, but didn't. Money not being an issue, I still chose to support you anyways. LOL. Just shocked that you would be this childish and stoop so low.
Miss Girl. So let me tell y'all what the issue she was referring to when she was like our last conversation. Okay, I just checked for the screenshots from that conversation because I forgot all about that. But I have the rest of the screenshots. I don't have those. I don't know if it's because maybe she blocked me. I don't know. I know I unfollowed her off my main page, and that's where we had that conversation on my main page. But I don't have our thread at all. I looked at my block, but I don't have her blocked, so maybe because she blocked me. Did she block me? I don't know, but I'll just tell y'all, give y'all the rundown. So basically that conversation was about, she was like,
hey, I paid for a wig, and
like, even when she came at me then, it was like very disrespectfully, like, not, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? I had an issue or a concern I wanted to address about my wig. Like, anything. It was just like,
hey, I don't know how I paid you all this money, and then you go and give me this shitty ass wig.
Like, that's what she was saying. But the thing about it is, she was asking me because she was like, the band on her wig was too loose or something like that. And I always put like an elastic band on my wigs, right? So I was like, hey, like, I replaced the band. Like, I did her a wig touch up, and I was like, hey, I replaced the band for your wig, so I don't know why why it would be loose, but like, you know, if you taking it on and taking off, maybe that could have like loosened it up a little bit. I mean, it's sewed down, but like, it's elastic. If you stretch it out enough, it'll like, elastic will stretch back, but like a certain period of time, you know, it does that or whatever. So I'm just like, hey, like, you could bring it by and I'll like replace it again for you, whatever. But like, you know, I did, you know, do the service full out or whatever. So, but I mean, if you have any issues, there won't be no charge or nothing. Just bring it back and I'll just like replace it again. I mean, hey, if your thing too loose, then it's just too loose. Whether you stretch it out or not, like, I can just fix it for you. She was like,
I don't have time to come get it fixed. I was just letting you know.
And I'm just like, what would you let me know for? But I mean, okay. Mind you, I made plenty of wigs, never had this issue before, but you know, different people, different things. Okay, cool. So that was that, and I was like, LOL, okay. Like, at that point, like, we're not even being professional anymore. It's just like, you talking to me like somebody off the street. Like, I'm trying to accommodate you, even with your address your problem, listen to you and accommodate you, and you're just like, like, girl, okay, I don't do shit for you. Like, I don't have to do this. Like, I'm doing it for free already. So it's like, just bring the wig back and shut the hell up. Like, I don't understand what you doing all that extra stuff for. And the reason that irritated me was because she was posting her with the wig on, like, doing all this stuff. Like, she'll take it off and be like, ooh, so glad I can take this off, put it back on, like, do stuff like that, like you do with your wigs. Like, she posting on her story, and then she tagging me when she got the wig on, like, ooh, like, yeah, she did her thing, my hairstylist did her thing, she eats, like, no, ate it up, no crumbs. Like, that's how she's acting. But then you're in my DMs like,
my wig is messed up,
and I'm just like, you were just tagging me in all of these things. It's been 2 months and you want to talk about you got an issue with your wig now. Like, baby girl, that's not how that works. Like, if it was messed up from the beginning, it was messed up from the beginning. Like, you would have knew if the band was too loose, that mean the band been too loose. But like, don't be on Instagram popping your like, your stylist is just the best in the world, but be in my DMs dry cussing me out. Like, no. So that was that, okay? Give y'all a little background for that. So I'm reading the messages off my MacBook because I don't have another phone, but that's fine. So it's childish and stoop so low for me because, baby girl, me taking your picture off my page, this is the other picture I had on there because right here, when I did her wig the second time, I had like, she wanted like a color strip, and so like she wanted to touch up or like her wig redone, so I did it or whatever, and I put it back on for her, and then I posted it, and that was January 24th. So it's like, okay, right, you got your service, you came back or whatever from the first time, right? So that was after the wig touch up where she was complaining about the band being too loose. That was that time, like the picture right here, that was that time. So that was that. Childish and stoop so low, like, girl, because I took your pictures off my thing. Like, I took plenty of people pictures off my thing. Plenty of people have come to me more than once. I took a couple of their pictures down. If I'm trying to do a certain thing on my page, like, it's nothing against you. I didn't even care about that little situation. I was just like, that's irritating, because, like, don't come at me crazy. First of all, don't even do that. And then second of all, if I'm trying to accommodate you and you don't want the accommodations, just be like, no thank you. Like, there was plenty of things that you could have did on your part to make that go much smoother, but instead you want to come and be crazy, and I'm just supposed to maintain professionalism. Girl, no. Even though I did though, but like in my head, like, it's like, hell no, like, never again. But whatever, right? So I responded and I said good afternoon with a laugh emoji, because like, girl, like, can we get a proper greeting first? Like, you trying to hit me with all this heat and how you feel a kind of way, but it's like, let me take you back. Good afternoon, like, let's start there. Let's start with that, okay? Shall we proceed? Okay. So I was like, I didn't unfollow you, but a couple of people have told me the same thing, right? So at the time, I don't know if my Instagram was glitching or what, but like, it was a couple people that I unfollowed, but I never unfollowed them. So I was just like, a couple people told me like, hey, you want to follow me or something like that, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't unfollow you, but my bad, like, I'm whatever. Mind you, this is on my main page. So I'm like, I didn't even care about the situation bad enough to be like, oh, I'm going to unfollow you. If I unfollowed you, it wasn't intentional. Like, it wasn't me. Like, my Instagram was just doing stuff. So I was like, I would have followed you back though, but now you're never getting a follow out of me again. You could kiss the blackest parts of my anyway. I was like, people told me the same thing. Instagram must have did that. I didn't take the conversation to heart. It didn't even bother me. Like I just told y'all. I was like, and I said everything I had to say then. Like, it was no unspoken words. It was no animosity. It was no nothing. Like, I was just like, okay, so she had an attitude. Like, but that's still old girl from back in the day. Like, I'm still thinking of you like a family friend, like my cousin, somebody. So it's just like, girl, whatever. Like, I'll talk to you later. Like, one of them. Like, girl, don't do that no more, but whatever. Like that. So I consider you to be like family. Y'all see what I mean? Like, family. Like, we supposed to be cousins. Apparently not though. So I was like, I took down a few pictures, not just yours. I archived about 7 more clients than just you. You think you're the only person that got archived? It wasn't just you, sweetie. You just in your feelings because of the last conversation. Not me. You are in your feelings, because this isn't the first time I done took somebody's picture down, and I did it before we even had that conversation to other people. Like, I just be redoing my feed. Like, it was nothing against you. You just happened to get cut. You didn't make cuts this time. That's it. So I'm not sure what you're referring to about the closure and all that, but I'd be more than happy to hear your concerns with a smiley face, like sarcasm. Like, this is obviously sarcastic at this point. Like, I'd be more than happy to hear your concerns. Like, girl, please go straight to hell with that. So I'm just like, FYI, baby. It would be appreciated if you address me correctly from now on. Greet me with respect, Miss Mamas. So you want to talk about Kaya Mamas? No. She was like, or no, I was like, you can still get your point across respectfully. I notice you only leave your manners at home when you're addressing me about a problem you have. I consider that to be childish, because any other time it's, hey girl, I wanted to know this, or hey boo, or this or that. But you leaving your manners at the crib when it's time to address you about an issue that you got. No. No, like, you so big and bad and bold and a whole woman that you want to come to me about a problem, but you can't even be respectful about it when I didn't even do nothing to you. And it definitely wasn't intentional if you think I did. So it's just like, slow your fucking roll, man. Like, slow down. Slow down. Like, relax. Relax, sweetie. Like, let's take it back and hit you with a good afternoon. Like, it don't take but 2 seconds to type that. Relax. You at a 10, I need you to bring it down to a 2. So I had sent that and she blocked me. So she never got that message, right? So what I did was, being the you gonna hear me regardless if you want to or not, because you're not gonna just come over here, say what you gotta say, and then leave, slam the door in my face. Like, I don't have, like, I'm not gonna respond back to you like, baby girl, please come back. Please spin back. Like, girl, come on. Like, you want to have a conversation, you want to be big, bad, and bold and hear what I gotta say, because you gonna say what you want to say and then close it. Like, baby, no. So I screenshotted the message that I sent on Instagram. Like, baby, I still got your number. Like, let's talk about that. You're dumb. If you didn't want me to contact you, then you should have just blocked me on all platforms, because now I'm about to email you now. So, like, come on. Like, I'm that petty with it. I had nothing better to do that day but argue with you, so I had time. Right? So let's get into that. So I didn't send her the messages. I sent it to my cousin. My cousin that I told y'all that I met her through. I sent it to her and I was like, get your homegirl, because, like, why she OD wildin' when it's like, you know me in real life. Like, you could easily, if you have such a problem with me, please come back. Please spin back. Like, you know where I stay at. Like, it's really that simple. Because don't be disrespectful. Like, that's just, like, you just doing the most now, because it was unprovoked. Like, legit unprovoked. Like, you just woke up this morning and was like, oh, I'm finna her whole day. Like, girl, no. So I didn't send them to her, but what I did do was, y'all know in the first message when she was like, the whole I paid for a 5x5 and I got a 4x4 closure. It was a $10 difference. So let's talk about that. It was a $10 difference. So I would have owed her $10, right? So me being me, if you know me, you know I'm good for giving you your money back. One thing you're not gonna have to do is ever ask me for your money back. If I owe you, I'm not going to forget that I owe you, because you shouldn't have to remind me about your money, and I shouldn't forget about giving you your money, right? That's your money. So that's not even in my character. So when I read it, I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about with the closure. So after I sent that, I was like sitting there pondering, really thinking like, why would I have not given her money back? Like, that's not even me. Right? I mean, if you don't know me, then you don't know this, but that's not even me. Ask anybody. So I'm just like, I'm like, I got it. It's a $10 difference from a 4x4 and a 5x5, right? $10 more. So she paid $10 more than she was supposed to, right? She knew me at the time I first did her wig. She knew me, like we was cool though. Like, she been on me the whole time, but we was actually cool. So when I was doing her hair, so she sent me like a deposit for the wig. She sent me a deposit for the wig, 40% down, so I could get the hair and stuff like that. And then she paid the remaining 60% after the appointment, like after I did her hair. So I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, oh, you could take 10 off because, you know, you paid for a 5x5 when you got a 4x4. Just take 10 off. She was like,
Oh no, boo, you good. Oh no, boo, it's fine.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, hey, you don't gotta tell me once. So I'm just like, for you to sit here and be like, come up out the woodworks however many months later and be like,
and I paid money for something I didn't get.
Like, girl, don't tell me keep the change if you don't want me to keep the change. That's not my fault. And I'm just like, because I would have definitely gave your money back. So that's what I did. You want to complain about the $10 measly? I sent her the $10 and we went back and forth. Pity pat, tit for tat on Cash App. Pity pat, tit for tat on Cash App. I sent her 10 and then she sent me it back, and then I sent it back to her because I'm like, nah, baby, you're not gonna be out here ruining my reputation. Talk about I took your money, your 10 funky ass dollars. Here, you could have them. Like, baby, you talking about money ain't never an issue. It was $10. I would hope not. Like, you doing too much, really though. And it's like, I know for a fact that's because that's what she would have said. And I texted my cousin, I was like, the only reason I would have gave her money back is if she would have been like, you can keep it, because that's not even me. And then she's talking about, that is something she would say. Like, and I'm just like, okay, like you know her just as much, like even better than I know her. So it's like, why would I sit here and keep your $10? Like, girl, it's $10. Like, oh my God, please. I ain't trying to scam nobody out of $10. I'm gonna want more than that, if anything. Like, come on, play me better than that. Play me better than that. Genuinely, please. Play me better than that. So I'm just like, that offended me, because I was just like, this 10 funky ass dollars, you think I want to hold on your 10? You don't hold on your 10. It's not even 20. It's not even 20. You can have it. Like, you can have it. So then we're going back and forth with it. If I got the screenshots from Cash App, I'll put them on here, but you'll see. So yeah. So she texted me, she was
like, baby, what I'm not gonna do is argue with you via Cash
App. Now you want to put via Cash App, like you all educated this stuff through Cash App, baby. I'm not gonna argue with you on Cash App. Stick to your education level. Don't say via. You disrespectful. Like, don't try to hit me with no tricky words. Like, girl, shut up. So I was like, then don't. Kissing emoji. Like, baby, it's that simple. You don't gotta argue with nothing. Take these $10 that you was just hooping and hollering in my DMs about, blowing smoke out the ears about, and shut up. Like, just take it. Like, you brought it up. Obviously it bothers you. Obviously you want your $10 back, right? So I'm giving you your $10 back. Just take it. Take the blessing and go.
So she's talking about too old for that. You like the last part. You took the last part and ran with the LOL.
I was like, dog, I text you back. Like, I didn't take the last part and run with nothing. Like, I sent you a whole message. You just wouldn't know that because you blocked me. Childish. Like, you're not blocking me for your peace. You're blocking me because you want to be the big bad wolf. You're not gonna blow my house down. So with that being said, she was
like, stop sending me the money back.
I was like, you wanted it, right? Keep it. Like, you brought it up, baby. It bothers you. Keep it.
So I blocked you because I didn't want to reply.
And she's talking about,
no, it's called addressing you.
Addressing me about 10 funky ass measly ass dollars and take you off my page to archive your pictures, baby. That's the least I could have did. Like, I really could have effed your head up when you came and got your hair done. I could have messed you up. Like, I could have did way more than that. I could have played nice and did your hair, told you I was doing your hair, and did something else. Like, it's a lot of things I could have did. Taking you off my page and keeping the money that you told me to keep was not one of them. It just wasn't. Like, if I was gonna do something to you, it would definitely not be scamming you out of $10. I'm gonna need more than that. I'm gonna need a whole 40% deposit, then ghost you or something. Like, girl, come on. Try again. So I blocked you because I didn't want to reply. Well, whose fault is that? You shouldn't have texted me at all if you didn't want to reply. You don't text somebody and be like, I don't want to reply. Well, you don't text me and be like that because you want to get a reply. You want to get exactly what you're looking for if I'm in the mood. And I was in the mood, so you got it. You sure did get it. She was like,
now, good day before this get ugly.
What you gonna do, Benny? I'm curious. You hot about $10, baby, you can come get them in person. Like, it's that simple. Like, girl, you really got an issue, so
before this gets ugly,
because I'm giving you your money back. Musty, like, I'm not gonna speak on that, but like, big stank. Like, come on. I was like, you wrong as hell, mamas. Like, because she said mamas, and that really just threw me for a loop. Because I'm like, baby, don't try to be slick out the mouth. Don't try to be slicker than a serpent with the tongue. Like, don't do that. Try to be mamas. Like, relax. Relax. Now, good day. Oh, she threw me for a loop with that one. I was like, girl, I don't give a fuck. Like, at this point, she's talking about before it get ugly. I don't give a fuck. Like, what's good? Like, I want it to get ugly. Get ugly. Please, get ugly. Like, at this point, we're here now. The only thing you have to do is drive. The only thing you have to do is pull up. And if you mad, like you say you mad, you here with it. We face to face with it. And that's just how it's gonna be, because you doing all this for what? And it's like, you know me in real life. Like, you would think that somebody who know you in real life wouldn't even try you on no BS like that. But like, no, she sure did. She sure did. So it's like, cause I ain't keep you on my Instagram page. I still did your hair good as hell. The way you was bragging on Instagram, I did your hair, mwah, chef's kiss. But you make I ain't keep your picture up. Be glad you got the good service. Like, you begging and choosing. You gotta pick one. So I said, she said,
Clearly you do to send $10.
clearly you do to bring it up. It's like, what? You're losing me. Like, you're losing me. I said, after you cried for it. Like, you said in my messages and was like, boo hoo hoo, $10. I paid for that. Like, girl, I gave you your money back and now you want to play freeze tag. Like, girl, shut up.
How was it crying when I was coming back to spend my money with your dumb ass? Bye, Kaya.
I'm a lot of things. I will always be a lot of things. I always have been a lot of things, but dumb isn't one of them. Ugly isn't one of them. Musty, dang sure not me. But you, funky, you, dumb, you, yeah, you, not me though. So it's just like, I did your hair good off the strength of knowing you. You didn't do me any favors. Let's not act like you're doing me any favors here. Like, you're saying off the strength of knowing you, I was coming to spend money with you and support a black business. Let's not throw being black in here, because this has nothing to do with black people as a group. People love to throw that around. It has nothing to do with black people as a group. It has to do with your issue with me as a person. And your issue with me is not my issue. I really could give a fuck less about you coming to spend money with me. Girl, you're not doing me no favors. Like, I appreciate the people who come to me out of genuine kindness and actually wanting to sit with me. Not people like you who's coming just because they're just like, I'm gonna come to her, but like, I'm gonna complain about, I'm gonna hold on to this grudge about these $10. Like, girl, I never want you to steal me again. You're not doing me no favors. You staying away is the best thing you could do for me, is stay your ass away. So it's just like, girl, I was coming back to spend my money with your dumb ass. Once again, not doing me no favors. I don't want your funky ass money. And I damn sure don't want it from you now if you're going to be out here complaining about $10. Girl, I don't want nothing from you. But for you to kiss... I said, nigga, you brought it up from August. Like, August 2020. Like, it's May now. August 2020. You brought it up from August 2020. I just don't understand. Like, you've been holding on this grudge about these $10 that bad, shorty? Like, you could have got it. Not only did you complain about the $10, but you came and sat with me again after that before even addressing it. So did the $10 really bother you that bad? No, because you know you told me to keep it, right? The thing that you had an issue with was me taking you off my page. You want somebody to see you so bad? No. You're off the page? No. You didn't make cuts? No. Read it and weep. Like, girl. So, yeah, that was that. That had me upset because I was just like, you doing all this, like, I dead ass did something to you. Like, I really like you really got an issue with me. Like, it's really animosity. Like, it's really up and it's stuck. And it's just like, you know me in real life. Like, forget all this Instagram stuff. Like, you know me in real life. You know me in real life. You could have called my phone if you had an issue. You could have addressed me correctly if you had an issue. You know me better than to just be like, oh, let me come at her sideways and then block her. Like, you know me in real life, and you know where I stay in real life. And at that point, I really wanted her to pull up, and I really wish she wouldn't have blocked me, because I was sure would have been like, you could come see me. You come see about it. Like, it's like that, because you not putting fear in nobody's heart acting like that. You just pissing me off. That's it. That's all. You not putting fear in nobody's heart. You just poking the bell for what? Like, I ain't bothered with you. And you loved your wig so much, though. You loved your wig oh so very bad. Oh so very bad, posting me, tagging me, this, that, and the third. My stylist eat it up, eat them up, no crumbs. So what is this? If 2 plus 2 is 4.
And 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay. What the fuck is this?
Somebody let me know. Because the math not mathing. Like, do you love it or not? Do you want to sit in my chair or not? Are you going to complain about $10 from August, or are you going to come book another appointment? Like, you can't have the best of both worlds. So, if any stylist comes across Benny, when she try to tip you, tell her no. Stop her at the door. If you smell a stench, don't even let her sit in your chair, because I'm sitting here doing your hair the kindness of my heart. I didn't even put like come with good hygiene, because who would put that in their policy for people to come sit with them? I didn't think I had to. But make sure you put it in your policies for specifically for people like her, because girl, I sat through that. Like, come on, I deserve them $10 I worked for. I should have really got more than that, but I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. If she runs across this video, I really don't give a... Yep, so with that being said, that's the story of the worst client I've ever come across. And yeah, that's my story. You have been a victim of Benny's actions. You will not be compensated. And you probably won't even be able to contact her, because she probably blocked you. So yeah, just live with that one. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. Those of y'all who consistently come and view me, see what I got going on, you know, with your girl, you know, F with your girl. I appreciate it. I really do. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Check the description box. Like I said, the link for this wig will be down in the description box down below. I got so many compliments, y'all. Not even from like, but from like other people, because you know they don't know no better. They think it's my real hair, but it look like it, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Let me know what y'all want to see more from me, and I'm gonna make sure to make it happen. Period. It's been real. And you know who you are, Benny. Y'all, it was love bugs outside. I brought a love bug in with me. I'm like low-key paranoid, and there still might be some love bugs on me. But dog, you're not even, this is not even gonna be in the video. Yeah. And you was dead ass wrong, Benny. I'm sad. Okay, be for real, bitch. Damn. You do this every time.
Take one.
What am I trying to say? And I don't give a Benny. And if you see my nails missing, I don't need y'all telling me, because I knew they was missing before you did. So relax. Don't do too much about the nails. They're getting done like next week. But
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Take 2.